What's going on, guys? It's EJ from The Daily Shave, and today I'm going to be putting up my last video for the top hardware items of 2016 for my wet shaving den. And before I get into the video, obviously this isn't my bathroom area. This is I'm actually at my in-laws house, but I really wanted to do a video because I haven't did one in 2 weeks because I just been really extremely busy, you know, with my new position at my job. So I just been kind of, you know, just really focusing on that. But I do try to get out videos, you know, in the timely manner, you know, that I can whenever I have the free time. And I just want to just give a quick shout out to Douglas Smythe and all the gentlemen on the pass around for the DOC Evolution. I shaved with it today. I will be putting up a video possibly tomorrow for the impressions of this razor. I have the aluminous version of it, but this is the stainless steel version. But I just happened to get this on the pass around, so no, I was not, you know, I'm not giving any money to review this whatsoever. I want to give my own personal input on it. So look forward to that video coming up. So thank you, Doug, once again for the pass around. And we are going to get down to the nitty gritty of the hardware, which is the brushes and the razors for 2016. So I have my little cheat sheet here because I'm not going to remember everything. But we're just going to go down the list of starting off with brushes for 2016. And our first, number 5 is going to be the Razorock Plissoft Silvertip synthetic brush. This brush is just, it just took me by surprise because you can get, it was on sale from when I bought it for 13 bucks, but you can get it now for about $18, and it's not a bad price whatsoever. It's a great acrylic white and black handle. The bristles just feel nice and soft, and it has good decent backbone as well. You know, it's a nice good, you know, bulb, not from what it looks like. Kind of like a hybrid between a fan and a bulb, but nonetheless though, this brush is absolutely amazing and it feels great. It has like a nice heft to it. And I just really can't say anymore. And the price point, it was just, you know, it was right in the ballpark for me. So, number 4 is going to be the Semogue 610 Boar brush. This is with the white and red acrylic handle. I just kind of bought this because I really wanted to get into boars. So this is one of the very first ones that I bought. And I absolutely love it. It, you know, it's not too big. It's, you know, it just has like this nice compact feel to it, and it feels great, and it whips up a lather like nobody's business. A little more scrubby, but that's expected for Boar brushes. But other than that, though, this here ran at about 20 bucks. 20 bucks for this brush, and it's a great buy. If you're really looking, just, you know, if you really don't want to do Badger, but, you know, Boar, great brush no matter what. In third place is a brush that's really near and dear to me because it was one of the very first Silvertips I ever bought when I first started getting into wet shaving, and that is the Razorock Chubby Extra with the ivory handle Silvertip Badger brush. I went through building the kit through ItalianBarber.com, and then this brush just happened to be on it. So the original price for this brush is about $60, and I got this on sale from when building the kit, which is around 45 to 50 bucks. So, you know, they took off some, you know, a good chunk of money off of the brush to sell. But other than that, though, I mean, this brush, it just feels very phenomenal. You know, I love my synthetics, but my heart belongs to Badger because it was like the very first brush I ever owned in terms of brushes was Badger brush from The Art of Shaving, the pure brush. And this brush just pretty much has more of a sentimental value to me because this is my very first Silvertip Badger brush. So this is my number 3 spot for the brush. And for my number 2 has to go to Wolf Whiskers Black Wolf Synthetic Knot. This brush I happened to acquire from my great friend David Munoz. He happened to sell me 2 brushes. Both were black wolf knots, and I got it for a great price. Great guy, by the way. You know, I love his shaving gear that he has, you know, and he's a really nice gentleman to talk to. But, you know, Wolf Whiskers, I know you have to get on the wait list to get these, so, you know, it kind of, you know, it really, it sucks in a way for some people that can't get it, but it's what Peter wants to do. He is a one-man operation, and you just got to be willing to wait. I mean, when I had to get on the wait list last year, I literally stayed up till about 3 in the morning over here in California, and they run on the New York time for when you want to sign up, and I believe they're 3 hours ahead. So, you know, if it depends on how bad you really want it. Yes, I know I really stayed up all night for a brush, but, you know, I really wanted one. But I happened to get 2 of these though off of David Munoz, because he said he just really, he just really needed the money, because he had, he just had he had to move. So I was like, sure, why not? These are great brushes, and I'm glad to help out a great friend. So that's my number 2 spot for Wolf Whiskers. And for my number 1, same maker, Wolf Whiskers, but this is my High Mountain Badger knot. And this knot is absolutely phenomenal right here. And I was able to purchase this for 130 bucks off of Wolf Whiskers, because this, High Mountain Badger is the best absolute badger brush you can get, and the gel tips just feel so amazing when you're lathering it to your face. It just feels nice and soft. It feels like you're getting a massage, like literally, with just the brush alone. And just overall, just with Wolf Whiskers in general, I mean, this one right here for the synthetic knot, for my red one that I have, I paid about 70 bucks for. But I mean, just overall, just the presentation of Wolf Whiskers itself, it speaks for itself. It shows that, Peter Wolf really cares about his, his passion for making, hand-turned brushes, and you can see that in his work. Yes, and you have to wait on the wait list to get these, or if you're lucky enough, you can do buy, sell, trade. Stay away from scalpers. I don't know why some people really want to hype up a brush that it is good, but there are people out there that just want to hike the price and make a quick buck, in the worst way possible, in a very positive community. So that is my number 1 brush of 2016, is my Wolf Whiskers High Mountain Badger brush. This is an absolute beast when it comes to lathering. And I just want to get a little bit off topic in terms of just this video, but when people say that, Badger brushes are soap hogs, they really are. But I really think that's a good thing, because if you're an avid wet shaver like myself, you have possibly a huge den of soaps, and some people even go to den thinning and they end up selling their stuff. But if you have a great Badger brush, it'll eat up most of that soap in a good, timely manner, as long as you keep using it. But also take care of your brushes while you're at it. So those are my top 5 brushes for 2016. Now we will get on to the razors. So for my 5th runner-up is going to be the Razorock Hawk. Yes, I know, a single edge razor kind of just crept into my top 5. I was really doubtful about single edge razors. I really felt like, not say there was no need for them, because I know they have gem razors, but I really didn't want to use a single edge razor. But I really couldn't say anything because the price point was just right. I got this when they came out. They were $20, but I know they're like $25 now. But for just a $25 razor, this gets the job done. Looks can be a little better in that department, but it gives me great shaves, and I have no complaints using this whatsoever. So this is the Razorock Hawk, 25 bucks, can't go wrong. And with most of the stuff that I have here, I will have a link down in the description, for you guys to check out as well. Now, for my 4th place razor goes to the PAA DOC razor. I love this razor just for the simple fact of, it being very compact. I can put it in my DOP kit for when I travel, and I do have the travel version of this, so I keep that in my DOP kit at all times, so it's not really part of my main rotation. But just the double open comb design alone, and it has a nice mild shave, and it's very forgiving, but I can get a baby butt smooth shave off of this, and I lather 3 times, but I can get away with lathering just twice, because with the double open comb, sorry, it leaves excess lather in striped line patterns. But nonetheless though, if you really want to change out the handle for a heavier one, you can. But mainly this is the short handle. Most of them are short handles except for the travel one. The travel one's actually a little longer than this one, and it's a little heavier. But you can use any other handle. I know I used the Maggard MR7 handle with this, and it was still great. So that is my number 4 spot razor, and this runs you about $35. Now, my number 3 spot is my Muhle R41. This isn't the 2011 version. I believe this is the 2015 version. This is the one with the twist top. It's like a 2-piece. I love this razor because it's very aggressive, and I love aggressive razors too. And this is great because when I'm in not say a jam, but if I don't have the time to take the time to shave, I get away with a 2-pass shave with this thing. This thing is an absolute beast. It is a monster, and it has the reputation of being one of the most aggressive razors out there. I know people will argue and say the classic one is probably more aggressive. I don't know firsthand because I haven't bought that first edition. Maybe someday I will, but I mean, just by using this alone, this razor will mow down your whiskers in no time flat. This thing is an absolute, this is like one of the Reaper blades back in the day pretty much. And this runs you about $81, so it's a little more on the pricier side of things, but then again, this is an R41, so expect your beard to disappear when you're using this. And for my number 3 spot is the Gillette Fat Boy. I have 2 of these actually, but this is the Delta Echo version. I got this off of a buy-sell trade, but I do have the original Gillette Fat Boy in the case. I keep it, I don't really put that in my rotation because it is in a case. I have all my razors on display in a nice pouch container. I'll take a picture of that one day and put on my Instagram, but I just really love the Fat Boy just for the simple fact that it has great weight on the handle. It just feels great in my hand, and it's adjustable, so you can adjust your settings on however you want it, how aggressive you want it, how mild you want it, even in between passes. And I really love this Delta Echo version because, you know, it has, you know, great color palette. I believe this is the chrome version, and this is an amazing shaver, the Gillette Fat Boy. You can't go wrong with the classic vintage razor. I mean, I absolutely love this, but we will get to my number 1 spot. And this is from Delta Echo, but since I got it from the buy-sell trade, I was able to pick this up for 110. So I got it. It was a great deal for this, so I didn't have to spend over 150 because I think they are 150 bucks if you want to buy it straight from Delta Echo razor. And for my number 1 razor of 2016 goes to the Merkur HD 37C Slant. I don't know what it is about this razor. I just kind of bought it off of a whim from West Coast Shaving, but this thing is amazing in my opinion. This is my absolute favorite razor of 2016. I found myself using this most of the time throughout my days of shaving, even if I don't put it up on my social media. This razor just feels great. I mean, I get a baby wet smooth shave with this thing at all times, and it's absolutely phenomenal. So this one right here runs you about 50 bucks. Not bad, especially for a Merkur, but I don't know what it is about this razor, but I just really absolutely love it. It is amazing. And that right there, everybody, is my top 10 shaving hardware gear for 2016. So I will have a video up tomorrow with the shave of the Doc Illuminous that was part of the pass round, and I will go ahead and I'll give my personal opinions on that razor. So I used it today, and so far it's okay right now, but that's only my first shave because it's my first time using it, but I will have a better insight on it for tomorrow. So that pretty much wraps my video for the day. So like, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and as always, thank you for supporting my channel.